What up, peeps?
Hello.
What's going on?
Oh, doing all right. Just gotta fade out this mood music.
Yeah,
Wherever
that
the hell it
sounds
is.
nice. I like
Man, I know that was a nice little intro there you got going on. Going on, manager on duty.
Oh, we try.
I know, man. It was pretty smooth.
Hey.
It put me in a whole different type of vibe.
Yeah, consider what we started on like 5 minutes ago. We needed to change the mood.
Shout out to Anita Baker, throws a pie at RG.
Oh.
Just hopefully you're not caught too much up in the rapture and you get better.
Yeah, man. I would have lied. For those of y'all that don't know, Anita Baker canceled another show. RG says that she's probably just getting old.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
No.
You know, if I had bought tickets to that might have been on Pettyville.
Well, you might get your money back if she canceled.
Yeah, but not my time. I drove all the way down. How you gonna wait 15 minutes before the show?
Easy.
I mean, sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
Like calling off for work right before your shift.
I mean, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Charged. Or getting rammed. You could have got rammed.
Dodge rammed.
I don't think she was dodging much.
All right, y'all. How was your weekend?
Oh, great. Go ahead.
Well, wait a minute. Let's do the show run. Let's do the show rundown real quick, and let's actually officially start the show because we've already started like going left.
Let's do it. Exactly. I'll start it immediately.
Let's go. Well, we got. First of all, welcome to Ops in Opposition.
Yes, welcome.
Better known as the Ops.
Oh man. I'm so happy to be here. I'm glad you all are with us. We got an amazing show. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. RG, what we got on the docket?
The Lions double down on Jared Goff. I got a list.
Okay.
We got brand new Mike-isms. Oh, and we damn sure got a Pettyville because dollar rental. Dollar rental. That's all I'm gonna say. Dollar rental, damn it.
He throwing their name out early.
That's almost sound like rented jalopy.
That's right.
Right.
It might as well be. You know what? Man, the only thing dope about that was the fact that the person I rented it for was happy. Other than that, I was salty.
Oh, man.
Like high blood pressure, like bacon salty.
All right. So,
but anyway,
Pettyville's
definitely.
I said Pettyville. Pettyville is going to be very animated.
Exciting, yes.
Yeah, that too.
Tonight's topic. I do have production. I got so damn mad at them. I need to mess around. Tonight's topic: are new sneakers competing with retros?
I'm looking forward to this topic.
Right.
I think that's going to be pretty interesting. We want participation from you, audience. So make sure that y'all comment and pick up your retro shoes or even the new ones that you may like now.
Yeah. You get this pair of KDs or LeBrons. They may not be the retro ones, but they still are darn good shoes.
Exactly. I can't wait to read these comments. But go ahead. Let's get this intro. What else we got?
Outside of starting the show, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
And we are back.
We made it.
Indeed.
Yes, we did.
Wow.
I gotta do better at no selling it, right?
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, it most definitely is. Let's get to some of these comments before we start.
Right.
All right, y'all.
What we got?
What up, Kim? Kim in the
What's
building.
up, Kim? He said family.
Hey, Kiki.
Oh, Kiki's throwing pies at Mike.
What I
do, buddy?
Peggy?
Oh, she's sorry.
What I do, Peggy?
Call back. Friday.
Hands a pie to Lady D nicely.
I'm gonna need 2 pies, one for each guy.
I already got a
right.
pie. See, I was early in the chat. I got my pie early.
I see. Kim
Oh
says,
boy,
what is
Wipe
Kim
it off
saying?
your face.
sounds like some previous network crap to me.
Sound like she got something for Pettyville.
Uh-oh.
We all live. Me and my sister live next door in Pettyville. She's the mayor, and I'm like the city manager. But other than that,
Y'all hustling these streets
I got
together. I
condos
get it.
next door.
oh,
I
boy.
get it.
Oh boy.
He said, what up,
Kiki
Gray?
down the street in
Oh,
Pettyville.
He said,
Okay,
"What's
we
up?"
got a little community.
Oh, that would have been nice to call the network. He said, "What's up?"
Oh yeah.
Kiki said she don't even wear sneakers.
Yeah, she doesn't actually. Oddly enough. Yeah, my niece is she's a formal shoe wearer type of person.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
okay.
Good, because I was
Respect
thinking flip flops. I'm like, at least it's not flip flops.
No, she was a paramedic, like I think like you were at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did the same thing. So she was boots and formal shoes for a minute.
Okay,
Yes, I got my boots.
I got it. So how was y'all weekend? Let's start with Lady D. How was your weekend?
I made it through.
It was that rough.
I was managing. Well, I had a lot going on. Actually, I went to a mixer on Friday. It was
Okay.
nice. They had karaoke, but they started kind of late, and it started getting past my bedtime. Not as young as I used to be, so I was like, time to go.
I know that's right.
Right.
That's what I be on.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So then I had schoolwork, so I did some of that.
Okay.
And actually, Mother's Day, I just like laid on the couch and watched TV all day. It was amazing. It
Wow.
was
That
great.
does sound awesome.
Except for my little
Hey,
dog.
peaceful. It sounds peaceful.
Yeah, my little dog was sick, so I was concerned about him, but he's better
Oh,
today.
no.
So
Good to hear. That's
he
good
had
to
a
hear.
rumbly tummy.
Oh man, what did you get into?
Exactly.
What about you, RG? How was your weekend?
It was awesome, except for one little part. We'll talk about that later. But
Okay.
big shout out to my niece Olivia. She went to her prom, and she gave me the honor of driving her there, and she looked amazing.
That's what's up.
Nice.
They grow up fast, man. Because her and my youngest John are the same age, so I literally get to see them kind of grow up side by side. So it's pretty dope.
That is.
That is nice.
Yeah, Saturday was pretty busy. I got back kind of late, and then I turned that rental in the morning. Then I ran some errands, and then I finally got home like around 11 on Saturday, and then Sunday was pretty much a vegetative state.
Wow.
Pretty much got up early.
Shut down.
Yeah,
Vegetative
got up
state.
early. Gave everybody their Mother's Day wishes. By the way, happy belated Mother's Day to everybody.
Yes.
And then the kids took their mom out to dinner, and I sat on the porch from about 5 o'clock in the afternoon until it was time to go to bed. I was just on the back porch.
That actually sounds, really relaxing as well.
Yeah, it was your happy place on the porch.
Yeah.
Well, it needs a little bit of assistance, but yeah, it becomes my happy place really quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. If you
Well, my weekend was pretty amazing. I didn't even go. I didn't get to hoop this weekend, but I
the weather was a little crap on the morning times though.
Yeah, they was out. Well, they ended up going to a gym.
Oh, okay.
And they went up to the Hawk, so that was pretty cool. But we took my mother out to breakfast, and we went to Hudson Cafe. If you haven't been,
Yeah,
man, it's one in Troy now.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Food was excellent. And then Sunday, I didn't. What did we do? We went out to dinner. We went to Buddy's, and that's one of Precious' favorite spots. So we did that. Speaking of which, shout out to Precious and Aya. Thank y'all so much for your continued support, as always. All right,
Yeah.
I'm ready to get into it.
Man.
I think I'm ready.
You know what we starting with, right? Because we technically got a basketball story, a football story, and a basketball / football story. So
Mixed in together, right.
mixed in together.
Dealer's choice. Go ahead.
All right, let's start with basketball because they'll transition smoothly into our topic.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh Lord. Get back in my day.
So, not too much on the sports front as far as basketball, but I would like to talk about these playoffs. They have all of a sudden gotten amazing. They went from being like kind of good to amazing because I thought we was gonna see a couple sweeps and a couple gentlemen sweeps, and
Yeah, especially in that second round.
Yeah, buddy. So, let's take a peek at the current standings. And Mike, you tell me what you think because you've actually. Full disclosure, you watch a hell of a lot more basketball than I've been able to, so take it away, my bro.
All right, so first, you got the Thunder and the Mavericks. This one is going either way. I can't even tell you. Tonight I'm going with the Thunder, but that doesn't mean that they're going to win the series, I swear. But that's a very intriguing series. Also, Luka is playing so banged up, so, you hope that he can withstand all the punishment he's getting throughout this. I don't know if y'all seen him hit his face on the court. It hurt. It looked like it hurt it real bad.
Yeah, that was a good old-fashioned face plant. I felt sorry for the homie because I'm like, don't nobody deserve all that.
Did he lose a tooth?
Oh, boy.
He might be out here looking like dirt. I'm just saying.
Get a new tooth.
And then you got the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. Now, this one is going crazy. The champs are fighting for their lives, and they have come all the way back to prove that they are the defending champs. So Timberwolves, I still got them as my favorite coming out the West, but I think they're on the ropes now. This is like that Hagler and Tommy Hearns fight.
Yes,
it's like that. Yeah, man. It's haymakers are being thrown. The only problem is this is going more than just one round, really.
So is this a 7-game series? Oh, can we get 7 games out of this joint?
I think we're getting 7 out of this one, man. I really do. I really do. Pacers and the Knicks. I think the Knicks are in trouble, if you ask me. They're so beaten down and broken, but they play with so much heart. You can't not root for them. But
yeah,
I put money on the Pacers, so that's the only reason I'm not. That's the only reason I'm not rooting for them.
Good feeling over. He's like, yeah, that's great, but I did bet on these guys. Good job. Good feeling over.
And the last game is Celtics and the Cavaliers. Who really cares? Celtics should beat this. Celtics should come out on top. What up, man? Hey, Precious.
Looks like you might be caught in a rap with you there, huh, Mike? Everybody's getting beat up.
Yeah, beat up, rammed, all of that, all together. For those of you that don't know, Anita Baker canceled another show. Right. And the way she did it was 15 minutes before the showtime, I guess. So people had drove down, and this was in Atlanta, I believe. Drove down, parked their car, and she wasn't there. Sounds like he said what, but whatever. Just saying.
Hey, man, it can't be the same because there was no email sent.
Well, they got a, you know what? They did get an email to say that they're getting their money. I don't know. Y'all didn't hear about that? It was over the weekend. Oh, man, I got to send y'all some of them IG.
So much shade.
Oh, Kiki says she misses Ayadal. I'll let her know, and maybe we can get the IME show going back again. I don't know.
Yeah, we need an update, man. I ain't heard from the homie in a minute.
Yes, she's still karateing. All right, but pretty much that's what's going on as far as the playoff standings in 2024. Let me know who you got as your favorite, and coming out the West, coming out the East, who would you like to see, and that kind of thing. All right. So that's what we got. What's next?
Now for the main event of the evening, as soon as I take this banner down, wherever the hell I put it. Your man's Austin Rivers has leaned in. Yeah, exactly. Doc Rivers. Yeah. Doc Rivers, Coach Doc Rivers' son, former NBA player, now ESPN analyst and antagonist, in my opinion, has said the following things last week. He said, I can take currently 30 players from current day NBA and they can walk onto a football field in the NFL and dominate. What type of cheap drugs is your man smoking?
Yeah. I think to me, I mean, you probably already heard this before, but I thought it was disrespectful for the NFL players. I mean,
Absolutely.
this is what they have done from, it's one thing to play football in high school and basketball and baseball and run track and all this, that, and the other. But when your job is to go knock somebody's head off or avoid getting your head knocked off, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different type of lifestyle than running up and down the court trying to put a basketball in a hoop.
And flopping. Come on, dog.
Yeah, flopping is a thing in basketball, not too much in football.
Yeah, dude, because think about it. Usually when you're on the ground in football, it's because someone put you there.
Like I said, keep hope alive. It's good.
We get some quarterbacks. We get some quarterbacks that flop a little bit, Speaking of which, did y'all see the Tom Brady roast?
I've seen pictures. I've seen parts of it. It's Tom Brady, so I'm like, meh. But I've seen a couple things. I've seen some good jokes that I thought would be cool.
I don't know the lady's name. Forgive me, but I want to go back and watch just her segment. It's about 20 minutes into the show. She rips it. Pretty cool.
Dope.
All right.
Dope.
Back
That's
to
on Netflix, right?
Yep, it's on Netflix.
Okay. So I find it super disrespectful what he said because for right now he's not in anybody's team. He's not in the NBA. He's not even in the NFL. So how dare you sit on the bench and say such horrible things? You sound like me as a fan. I can say ridiculous stuff like that, but you as a professional athlete should know the difference because it's two different disciplines. You can't convert into it, but to say you can come right off the court and be dominant is really disingenuous and insulting. Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. I don't think there's no way to really clean it up. Yes. I mean, if that's the case, it would have been more two-player. Actually, there has never been I don't want to say never. I don't think there's been an NBA NFL player. I know Antonio Gates was like I'm not talking about from college to the NBA. I'm talking about any NBA to NFL. Just like Deion Sanders played football and baseball and there's a couple players that did.
I never thought about that.
I don't think so. Nobody comes to mind.
I mean, Michael Jordan tried to play baseball.
Yeah, he did.
But he wasn't doing it at the same time.
So we got pretty close, right? So, all right. So they said there's never been an NFL player who has played in the NBA. And Devin Funchess, Detroiter, by the way.
Oh, yeah. He's switching over. He just started.
Yep.
Arena League or something like that. Go ahead, read it. I'm sorry.
No. You actually saying exactly what I was about to say. He actually just signed a deal with the Caribbean Storm Llanerios.
Yeah.
In the Professional Colombian Basketball League. So shout out to him.
Yes.
For doing that. But yeah, it's a whole different mindset and stuff like that.
Wait, so you're saying he's switching from football to basketball? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's amazing. I mean, but it's not the NBA, is it?
No, but it's still pro.
I know. But I mean,
because you know how it goes. Once you get through that, you can get to the G League.
You probably get to
tell you into the league. So,
okay, shout out to the Michigan alum,
Devin Funchess. By the way, remember Sherman?
Yes,
that's his nephew. So shout out to big homie Sherman.
Oh, I do remember. Yeah.
Shout
out to Sherman. Man,
I'm not gonna come. Detroit OG.
Yeah.
So in more football news. Go ahead. By the way, what? He
also played in the Negro League, by the way, and his stats were so amazing. He had Pujols numbers. He said the only thing between him and Pujols is they would play 3 games a day. Imagine playing like literally 27 innings of baseball in one day.
We need it would be kind of dope to get him on the show. First off, second of all, the Negro League deserves way more credit, and their history needs to be the stories need to be told, because like the traveling, the back-to-backs, the showmanship, because they were marketing it for themselves basically. It wasn't like there was commercials and things like that, and their games were like parties. Have you ever
Oh,
seen that movie? I think it was Soul of the Game. It had Delroy Lindo, as Satchel Paige. I forgot who played Josh Gibson, but it was a good movie.
Oh yeah, I actually seen a play about Josh Gibson. Was pretty dope.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how badass he was. I was like, oh my gosh.
He could hit the cover off a ball. And Satchel, you know, it wasn't no such thing as just pitching 6 innings. They pitched like 3 games in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like because the fans came out to see them. That's
cool.
You know, different times.
Because think about it, right? Satchel Paige. If we just take him for this instant, because I looked this up because I heard it, but I never believed it. He started playing baseball in 1927, right?
Yep.
He retired from baseball. Get this, 1965. He was a pitcher.
And like I said, pitching back to backs and things of that nature. He didn't stop pitching. How old was he?
For 40 years.
40 years.
And just think, he won his first World Series in 1948. So he transitioned from literally the regular Negro League into the pros. He played in Mexico, and he finished with a Major League Baseball team in 1965, dude. Are you
ain't that crazy?
Wow.
That is crazy.
He's still billed as the oldest player in baseball history.
Yeah, see? How many people knew that? How many people knew that?
I just found out myself. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, man. Like, I wouldn't mind, you know, really going down that rabbit hole.
Hey, Monet.
Monet, thank you so much for chiming in, tuning in, and listening.
Yeah,
that was kind of fire. I'm gonna have to say that again. Write that down.
What's your take on this gentleman? Do you think he's just saying crazy stuff for the internet? You think there's some legitimacy to this guy actually thinking that basketball players can walk on the court, on the football field, and dominate? What you think, homie?
Like I was saying earlier, keep hope alive. There's nothing wrong with hope. You know.
I think it's one of those hot takes to get a person famous, and you know, we're giving it a lot of.
Now you talking
attention.
about him.
Exactly.
Something crazy. Now people gonna look him up and like, who is this? And
yeah. And then they see that's Doc Rivers' son.
What people say? There's no bad publicity or whatever.
Yeah, there is.
Attention. No, but some people think that as long as it just get their name out there. So.
Kim, you're exactly right. Kim says the brothers that played in the Negro League were built different. More, man, it's crazy.
Playing for their life and livelihood.
Hey, them cats that was playing in the NFL back in the day with them leather helmets was built different too.
Right.
But not to make light of the Negro League.
Well, think about it. Fritz Pollard was a superstar when there wasn't nobody but him. And remember, he didn't even dress in his own locker room. He had to dress in his car, get on the field, and then leave.
You know what's crazy about that?
The block is hot for this poor guy.
It is, man. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, it's crazy. The stuff that they had to go through back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Now, did y'all see where Jerry Rice's son got drafted late and he's upset about it?
Yeah, I think they drafted him in the 7th round.
In the 7th round. His name Brendan Rice. He got drafted to the Chargers, so he's happy that he got drafted. But his dad is like, he should have got drafted earlier. You know.
But you know what? Hopefully that fuels his fire. You know, and I mean, look at Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yes,
you know he got a list that he knows off the top of his head of all the receivers that went before him.
Yeah,
and he just got paid a lot of money this season. For the next few seasons.
Now is that his real name? Because I'm just wondering.
It is, and his brother's name is like Aquinius. You have to look that up for sure. But I know he was playing with the Bears for a minute. Okay. Why does that sound like a Keenan and Kel? What is it? Key and Peele?
Yes.
Like Amon-Ra, the sun god.
But he's named after like the sun god.
Sun god. Yeah. I'm like, is that real? Can you imagine?
Are you on capitalist man's name?
I'm not capping on his name.
What is his brother's name?
Is that his name?
I can look it up real quick.
Or did he make that up? It sounds cool. We're gonna roll with it.
It's a lot of letters on the back of that jersey too.
Is he the one they just called Saint?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, she's learning.
Yeah,
She's learning. Yes. Yes, she's learning.
Kim says, just think of the level of stress they played under. That level of excellence in that time for people of color. Can you imagine? Exactly, Kim. Like,
yeah.
Like I would love, but even
all kind of stuff.
The games weren't just the game though. It was like a whole, like that movie opened my eyes to like really how the game was entertaining on top of being competitive. You know,
right?
And we don't get that as much today. Like in order for me to be entertained by NBA, MLB, I have to really put money on it. That's the only way I'm getting some excitement
to win it.
For real.
Actually, to me, the live experience actually trumps the TV now. Because now when I'm sitting in front of TV, it's just background noise. I'm probably doing something else while the game is on. But if I'm actually in the stadium, I'm usually engaged, no matter who's.
That's a topic. That's a topic because I kind of disagree with the just because of the price of everything. They nickel and dime you to, well, it ain't nickel and diamond, but
no,
they kill you. Yeah, man. They taking your
get in. You gotta park. You gotta
park
in.
Drinks when you first get in there. Like you out of 200. Like if you taking a family of 4, you out of $300 before you even sit down. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but going back to what you're saying as far as like actually watching the game and things like that. Hopefully, the experiences stay the same. But I like to have multiple things going on at the same time. So watching the game and flipping the channel, watching another game, not being stuck. I mean, come on, man. If you went to
you need is 2 TVs, one for the main game and then one to switch.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? If your team is trash, Pistons, then like you be ready to leave.
That's the trick about the Pistons. They politely lose. You actually think they're in the game until you look at the scoreboard. Like, oh, that was a great dunk. Oh, damn, they down by 10. Oh, okay. Well.
Go start up the car so we can get out of here before the crowd.
It's called remote start.
Exactly.
Hey, it depends on how far you had to park because you get around that stadium, it's like 50 to 70. So yeah, I'm a couple blocks away. My remote start ain't remoting.
No,
right, okay.
I'm about to put in a request.
Yeah. Okay. I try to stay in the $20. I'm not even $20. I'm 10, 15.
Right. Wow.
Let's see.
What Kim says, games back then were like orange turd rallies. Not dangerous for anyone. Oh my God.
On that note, let's take a break.
Kim, I think you got the comment of the day.
Orange turd rallies is amazing and funny at the same time. Oh my gosh. Let's take a break.
We'll be right back.
Love by Denise, where everything is handmade in small batches. You can reach me at my Etsy website or at my email address and place your order. I'm also known as Lady D. Thank you.
Tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
Shout out to all our partners and everyone who chooses to stick with us through advertisement thick and thin. We thank you all, and please follow all these cats and buy their stuff. Simple as that.
You have to.
Indeed.
Support.
Definitely.
So that was a hell of a statement, Kim. Funny stuff. But Monet also got the putback dunk, and she's kind of humble bragging low key.
What she say?
I have a handicap sticker. Hey man, you ain't got to brag, dog.
Oh, right.
You ain't got to brag,
That's
dog.
what's up.
Probably still gotta pay the park though.
I know.
Hey, so you get a couple people to roll with her.
Right.
I know.
I'm rolling with
Monet
you.
is now the official driver to all of you.
I know.
Thanks,
I'm like, I'm in the car, Monet. Don't leave without me.
And she got the fly whip too. Oh yeah, we definitely rolling with Monet. So.
Right. I had one more thing to say about the Chargers.
Okay.
Their general manager died Sunday. He was 75. They said he won the most games during his 10 seasons. He won like 98 games.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yep.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So he lived. So he really lived and died for football. I don't even mean that as a pun. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang. So how do you recover from that? Because that's a wealth of knowledge that you're never gonna get back. How do you replace that if you're the Chargers? That's crazy.
Hopefully he had someone he was mentoring. You know.
Yeah.
That's what you hope for, but you know,
cross your fingers.
I mean, look at what Bill Davidson passed. What happened?
Well, okay, so that was a calamity of accidents, right? Because his wife was hella young.
See? All downhill. That's all I'm saying.
And she pretty much was told, do not do any spending. Let this team die out so you can get it low enough to sell it for a great price, which she did. That's how you end up with eyebrowless Charlie Villanueva and all type of other nonsensical things. And then you sell it to a non-basketball guy to boot. So that's how we get there.
Me and Brandon was talking earlier today about like how long should a team be allowed to be in the gutter before you have to, in the words of Royal, yeet the owner up out of there and replace him. Because think about it. If you let's say you get 5 seasons to at least be 500. You do that, then you're on probation. 2 seasons after that, if you don't make any improvement, on top of that, so like going through what the Pistons just went through, they on the clock. They have 3 seasons to be at least 500, play at least 500 basketball next season, right? They don't accomplish that. They lose even consideration of getting a top draft pick, a first round. I mean, not a first round, but a number 1 pick. You're not even getting you're not getting the
you're looking for like an 8 round.
The lottery. You're not getting a lottery ticket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
More to come on that. I'm gonna think about this more, and I'll come with my finished product on that. But I kind of ride with that, man. Punish you shouldn't get rewarded for being trash for so many years. We ain't been relevant since 2008, really.
Well, we almost had like the number 1 draft pick.
Hey, he got to sell. That's how you do it. He got to sell, or
you make
same way the Pelicans did. What was it? The Pelicans? Who was that tried to get? Not the Pelicans. It was the New Orleans Hornets, wasn't it? That David Stern took over.
Yeah, and remember, he the one that blocked the Kobe deal that would have sent Chris Paul to the Lakers.
Exactly.
Hater stuff. I was like, ooh.
It was. But in my world, it's all fair. You should do better as an owner. This wouldn't happen.
And it's also Chris Paul. I never championed the causes of nut punchers, so I'm cool with it though. So because he's a horrible person. Just saying. Shout out to Chris Paul. He know what he did. Go look it up. He is good for punching somebody in the junk when they get by him.
It's a lot of, and you find a lot of highlights off of that. But
low lights, bro.
Yeah. Well, they was singing high tenor. Or soprano. But yeah, I just feel like when your team is in the gutter for so long, it's like, dog, changes need to be made, and you should be on the time clock for it. That's all. I thought that was pretty interesting, though.
All right, so let's transition, sir. Let's talk about this topic.
Okay.
I got a question before we do that.
Ma'am. Oh, yeah,
I think Monet wanted to join our conversation on the shoes, and we sent the link.
Yeah, I'll say less. Let's see. You have you can pretty much forward that link to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send that to her. Mhm.
Oh, Kiki got a
You're
question
right.
before we hop into the topic.
Yeah.
Boom. Speaking of Paul, are y'all excited to see Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul? Okay.
She said she is.
Okay, so you want to take a stab at this, Mike, or you want me to? Because
I'm gonna let you go because I don't know. You know, I'm a Mike Tyson fan, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, so the fan in me, I love Mike Tyson. That's my guy. I want him to win, and he should win. However, I cannot lie to you. I'm gonna zoom in for this. I am nervous because we're not talking middle-aged Mike. We talking old man Mike.
Yeah, we
a little
are
nervous because
Okay.
we can't shut Paul up right now. If he sleeps, our legend somebody's just gonna have to go fight him. Somebody's just gonna have to like hit him, Nancy Kerrigan him or something because he's gonna be insufferable. Just
no,
saying.
not Nancy Kerrigan.
You don't have to Nancy Kerrigan because dog, he's insufferable as is. So I couldn't imagine him beating the legend. Because next thing you know, he's gonna go fight George Foreman. Then he's gonna find Michael Spinks. He's gonna beat up all our legends for clout.
Okay.
So this man must be stopped at all costs.
Let me say this. I think it's gonna be a pretty decent exhibition of two guys.
No, you don't understand.
But wait. Let me finish.
A pro fight though.
Wait,
it's
I know.
Not an official pro fight.
I know. Let me finish. It's still boxing that's tainted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it might be, friendly fire, whatever. Mike Tyson, this is how it's one of two ways that this is gonna end. Mike Tyson is going to accidentally knock him out.
It won't be by accident.
Huh?
He said accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally knock him out with one of them haymakers. And, it's not in the script.
Uh-oh. Hey, somebody's at the door.
Oh, we got a visitor.
Actually, I had some WWE information or wrestling real quick.
Okay. What up, Monet?
Hey, Monet.
Hey.
Welcome, girl.
Welcome.
I'm sorry.
No, you fine.
You all right?
What's up?
I can't hear you.
Can't hear you? We can't hear you.
So Nia Jax, she was on Raw, and she got traded.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to jump in because I am so waiting for Jake Paul to be out in 2 minutes. I'm so sorry.
I'm with you.
That man has been talking so much trash and talking trash about your brother.
See?
And you want to sit here and talk about other people.
I know. I want Mike to knock him out personally.
Me too.
I do. I do. And, Mike is like a shark, right? That's why I said accidentally knock him out. He might get tagged a little bit, like on, in the body, and be like, "Oh, we in a fight," and then knock him out. That's what I would like to see. Or
you want to see Prison Room Mike Tyson?
I want to see you trying to embarrass me on TV, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great white height.
Y'all know I like Mike.
Mm-hmm. But that's where I'm at with it. Gains age, but Kiki says he may have gained some age, but I think Tyson will still got it. Plus, Jake is anyway.
Okay, so look now. Now, when I put on my boxing goggles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where he catches you, because you think just because he came into it by YouTube and all those other shenanigans, he can't throw hands. He's got a lot of skill, and that's one thing I can't take. Even though I'm not a fan of him, I can't take away from Jake Paul. Just being honest. And I thought that Tommy Fury was just trash, but I'm like, no, Tommy Fury is a legit boxer. So that win over him is not a fluke.
Let me say this though:
he has decent fundamentals and good power.
I would have more respect for Paul if he fought real boxers, not people that dabble in boxing. I'm talking about like some boxing people, people that's been doing this for years that are, serious about their ranking and things like that, not just for money grabs. You get what I'm saying? But so until he gets into that ring, like, in that ring of war, I can't respect him. All of it is just for show. That's why I don't know how serious this one's gonna be. I'm excited. I ain't gonna say I'm excited, but I am kind of looking forward to watching it though.
Well,
I want to see him hit the floor.
Me too.
You want to see hit the floor?
But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen the way this has been, programmed, I guess. Trying to find the right words because I just feel like it's a spectacle now. It's a joke. It's a mockery of boxing to me.
But
that's the point of Jake Paul. Jake Paul thinks this is a joke. You can't go up against somebody that has been knocking people out for
years
before you were born.
By years, that's right. Because I don't know if he got his ear back. I know they told it back. But you can't go and play. This man may be 60 some odd years old, but never underestimate that man. That man has been still training all these years. So don't think for 1 minute that you think because you're younger than him, that you can beat him. This man is a legend. And if nobody else want to come up against him and you do, baby, I feel sorry for you.
Think about
this. 57, by the way. So he still got some. He still got some hands. So,
but you know what's crazy? What happens to Jake Paul if he loses? Because
he find someone else.
I think the lure goes away. I think he the wins have to still mount up. Now, if he goes to decision, just like when Tyson fought Roy Jones, that wasn't, the most epic thing to watch either.
Because Roy Jones is holding on for dear life. Every time he hit him in the body, Roy Jones ass twitching. So I was holding on for dear life too. Them hurt. I was like, so,
and I get it. I just think like thinking of it from a side of business and money. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, they're both the draw. Neither one can really afford to. Neither one really should lose, but I can see it going to a decision just because that's how the script seems like it'll be written.
Neither guy loses, right? Well, Jake Paul loses a little bit because, dude, you got your ass whooped by a 57-year-old man, by the way. And you're in your prime. So that's hilarious. Mike Tyson is bad enough to fight men in their prime and still win. That just actually includes some Mike Tyson's legend. You're telling this 50-year-old, this 60-year-old man damn near that, he got to fight somebody in their 20s or 30s. Yeah.
So how pissed would you be on a draw?
I'd be real pissed.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody loses in a draw.
Right.
Everybody gets paid, and that's what it comes down to me.
Only thing my biggest fear, all jokes aside, I'm afraid that Mike Tyson does win, realizes that this tin can of a bum he calls a fighter gets him thinking that he can go back into the pros. And that's what scared me, actually.
I'm interested to see the outcome of this because, like I said, the script, I think there's a script to this, It
might be. It just might be.
Most Jake Paul fights are.
Wait a minute. He even wanted to fight Colin, was it McGregor?
Yeah, that's a money grab. Conor McGregor can't fight.
No, that's the thing. Like, none of these are boxers. They just UFC fighters that try boxing. I think, they're used to being able to use their hands and feet and, grapple and take them down to the ground. But when you can only use your hands, it's a whole different ball game. Because really and truly, these boxers ain't trying to get in the UFC ring.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
Well, remember James Toney tried that nonsense and got armbarred in about 30 seconds? Excuse me, I gave him a full minute. Yeah. Randy Couture armbarred his butt out of nowhere.
Man, it's a few of them that tried to jump in that UFC ring and learned that it's a different animal.
Rest in peace to Art Jemison. Because remember, Art Jemison was the first boxer to be in the UFC. Remember, he was a clown with one boxing glove. He passed away over the weekend. So rest in peace to Art Jemison, by the way.
Shout out to you for putting me up on UFC 1. I mean, if you haven't seen UFC at his infancy, go YouTube all of that because there really was no rules. It was just win how you can.
Yes,
it was amazing. It was amazing. Trust me.
Yeah, half of that stuff was like, oh my god.
I mean, it wasn't no weight classes. It wasn't
Nope.
it wasn't nothing. Dude came out there with one boxing glove, and I guess so he can grab him and keep punching him or something. I don't know what his intention was. Go
Art
ahead.
said he didn't want to break his hand because he was still an active fighter. So he thought he was going to put on boxing gloves to protect his right hand. But he went up against a jiu-jitsu master and got bent into a pretzel.
And he couldn't get out of it because he had a glove on the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Royce Gracie just grabbed him and was like, oh, this boxing glove is going to work great when it's behind your head. Here, hold this. He was holding his own hand.
Hilarious, man. Hilarious. Okay, we got some comments from Kiki.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
She says he needs a real boxer to knock some sense into him. I agree.
True.
When Jake gets knocked the fuck out, I'm gonna laugh. Hey, I think we all will. We all will, and I'll be the first to admit and happy that I was wrong because I do want to see him get knocked out. I do.
But mission accomplished. We're talking about boxing in 2024, bro. Even though it's not our boxing the way we grew up, we're still talking about boxing in 2024.
I was about to say, you know how I feel. I'm still watching boxing from the 80s because that's the type of boxing I grew up and love.
Yeah. Like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, Tommy Hitman Hearns.
Yeah.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Mike Tyson.
Oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
Oh,
So y'all ready to talk about the topic?
Yeah, let's get into these shoes.
Yeah, we cooking tonight. We might go a little bit over, folks, so because we cooking right now.
Roll with us.
All right, tonight's topic are new sneakers competing with retros. And I'm gonna ask our sister Monet first. What you think, Mo?
I'm old school, you know. I like the old school. These new ones out here, I can't get with them. Them Yeezys and Jeezys or whatever you want to call them. I can tell you right now. I remember when y'all had to go. Y'all was begging, "Mom, please, can we get these shoes?" And they was like $100. I remember your mama bought you a pair, and Kenneth got some too. And y'all wore them shoes out within 24 hours. Mama was mad at both of y'all.
Oh, but see, the trick with you guys, he got another pair. I had to wear the same kicks the whole year, so I could wear them out all I wanted, but that was the only pair I was getting that year.
Right. Wow.
So, yeah.
I had to wear them. It was called duct tape. Kenneth wore them the rest of the show. I had to be grown to get my first pair, but these kids nowadays don't realize that the shoes don't make you.
Exactly.
It makes your outfit, yes. But the ones that they're making now, they're not affordable for people that can't afford them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the ones that we had back in the day, they were built better.
We thought we could run faster and jump higher.
Exactly.
And we were so excited to wear them out the store. I don't even see that. They're keeping them in the box.
Oh, and don't let you forget. God forbid you have to scratch them. Oh my God!
Better get you a magic eraser.
So do the right thing. Right. Remember, do the right thing. Oh, he stepped to go do J's. They $49 with tax.
Now you got to put a 3 on that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Well, makes sense.
Yep. 350.
So, if I was to put it to a poll, right? Because I got this list I'm sitting on, right?
Okay.
So. It's the top 10 shoes of top 10 sneakers of all time. Everyone gets one. I know the list, so I'm not going to say anything. So we'll start with Lady D. What would be your guess of a shoe that would be on that list of top 10 sneakers of all time?
So not necessarily what I would wear, but the top 10 of all time.
Yeah, just one. We just need one sneaker.
Nike Air Jordans.
All right. So we got it locked in for Nike Airs. All right. How about you, Money Mike?
I'm going to go Nike Cortez.
Okay, we got you locked in for Cortez. How about you, Mo? What you think is on that list?
Air Force One.
All right. So
he made a whole song on it, didn't he?
Yes, he did. But I will say this: there's a difference between iconic shoes and what's actually selling.
Right.
Keep this in mind when you see this list. So y'all gonna be mad. I'm sorry in advance.
Ain't none of us getting nothing right on that. I tried to go with something,
Yeah.
Skateboardish.
All right.
Let's do the list. Stop the suspense.
Let's go.
I ain't gonna be able to see it.
NYC are 10, 9, and 8. We got the Saucony 5000s, Nike Dunk Low, and the Adidas Gazelle 5, 6, and 7. Number 2, 3, and 4, we got New Balance, Vans, Old School Fans, and the Reebok Vintage Club T85. And the number 1 shoe. Old School Adidas Samba shoe of all stuff. And big shout out to Cosmopolitan and a couple other sources I got this information from.
What year is that from, though?
No, that's actually supposed to be current 2024. That is the crazy part.
Okay.
I told you I wasn't gonna get none of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like K-Swiss. I didn't see K-Swiss on the list.
Yeah, there's a thing about that. That list is not culturally appropriate.
That's why I went skateboardish. I thought I should have said Vans though, but I didn't know how far back we was going. I didn't know how long Vans been around actually.
No, Vans been around for a while, actually.
Yeah.
So I was going by the guys I see on the corner with the retro shoes they selling. That people still buying. You know, like these websites that's reselling shoes. Right?
Yep.
I actually had the Adidas.
Okay.
I have a
I was Adidas girl. Y'all knew I was that, and
Adidas
and Nike, of course, but yeah, the Adidas was mine.
I don't have a problem with Nike sizing. It's like you could buy 8 and then the next pair of 8s don't fit right. It's just weird.
Yeah, their shoes are strange like that. You have to find your brand of Nike and rock that. Like, I fit like the KDs and like LeBrons perfectly, but then some of the other shoes that are in my same size are like tight around the toe. So you really have to get really into the weeds to find the right
especially
Nike.
The Huaraches are run very small.
Yeah.
So like if you're in a 9.5, you probably have to go up a whole size up just to, have that comfort. I'm trying to think. My favorite shoe back in the day though was Air Max 95s.
Ooh, okay.
Man, I loved every color. I don't think there was a color I didn't like. And they were still, they were expensive during that time. They were I think they were like $135. I'm, making $6 an hour. So I had to save up for them a little bit just so I could pay my beeper bill and get the shoes.
Not the beeper bill. Oh no.
Yeah, man, $2 a month. That kind of stunk a little bit.
Yeah, that people so you could type hello out. And was it 134? But I love you and all that. All the different stuff you can spell on the beeper turn. I said I say hello.
304, all of those.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you say hello?
What was your favorite shoe? We know you're an Adidas girl, but what specific Adidas was your one?
That's a tough one because I think I bought every pair that they actually had.
You just bought them all.
Hey, because I was like, one mic I had to work for mine, but I had 2 jobs because I was like, no. One job was for the juice. One job was for my shoes.
I wasn't on that level yet, but I should have been.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was in high school, my mom, she didn't believe in spending lots of money on shoes. So
that's why we had to get jobs to do it ourselves.
Reeboks or something. I don't even remember at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought they were ugly, but I didn't have a choice, Hey.
I'm sorry to hear that. She's a little traumatized still. It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay, homie. Next weekend, we all gotta buy some shoes with you. Come on.
But look, that's still why I won't let myself buy $100 pair of shoes. They gotta be on sale.
Right.
Wait, here we go. Did y'all know that Adidas meant 3 stripes? The name Adidas means 3 stripes.
Really?
No, I didn't know that.
And it has 3
stripes. I thought it double entendre.
I thought it was one day I dream about sports. Or something else, but I always thought it was all day I dream about sports though. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know that the word actually
Interesting.
had.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
fly
a
too, though,
Greek
Mike.
word. Mhm.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
you never heard that?
Mm.
But I hadn't heard the All Day I Dream About Sports. That's pretty creative, though.
Yeah, that was one of they that was one of they marketing things.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody actually changed the words at the for men, I guess. I don't know. All day I dream about sex.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
it
will
was
say,
sports.
let me do one thing though, right?
Okay,
so
what you got?
Everybody that's not in my voice, please like, share, and subscribe. If you feel like donating to the show, you can donate to Our Gains II. All proceeds will go to getting Denise the shoes of her dream. We are going to change the protocol. So everybody that's not in my voice, give me some money. We got to break the cycle.
I
We gotta
love
get
it. I love it. I can get whatever I want.
Yeah, you can have your shoes at the next meeting, sis.
That's right. She's getting the shoes of her dream.
Hey, we're gonna send an East Bay magazine to her house.
That's right. So please donate to the show. We are donating to a special cause.
Oh, we gonna get a team shoe out here.
Please help my sister get her shoes.
We're gonna get her right. We're gonna get her right. We're gonna get her right
now. That's too funny. I am, but that's too funny.
She work barefoot. She drive barefoot. Please.
No. We gotta break you out of that. It's okay.
Would you please?
You are grown now. It's over. The tyranny is over. You can buy whatever you want, homie. It's okay.
What's that song? We need that Sarah McLachlan's music.
You gonna save me, homie.
We are, man.
Yeah, mess.
Big shout out to Johnson K359 and Dutch Schultz on the Instagram side. Thank you for pulling up, y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all so much.
I couldn't help it, dog.
No, but for real, donate, please.
We gotta put in some Air Force Ones before the end of the year or something.
I know.
I want the black and white ones, y'all.
Oh, she be business. She want the black ones. Oh, she be business.
Okay, so no. I watched that Colin Kaepernick documentary. Well, it wasn't a documentary on Netflix. And he created, I guess, a black and white pair of Air Force Ones to clap back at people talking about his race, basically. And it spoke volumes. So I'm like, okay, I want those black and white caps.
All right.
Okay. Now we got the shoe. Okay. Everybody take notes. She want them Colin Kaepernicks. They collectors items, so y'all gonna have to dig deep. It's like church. Y'all gonna have to dig deep.
dig deep.
Dig deep.
Keep the lint and leave.
Do we got a selection from the choir while the donation plate is going around? Because that's what usually happens.
Hilarious. He's right though. You gotta play that song while we collect.
Right. The piano upstairs. I would definitely be like, whatever.
We love the candy jingles, but we need the candy phone.
I love that line.
That's a good one.
Wait.
From Coming to America.
This is the best I got. Everybody in the sound of my voice. You must give. My sister Denise Kofa needs those Colin Kaepernick shoes. And you can change her life. You can change different. Everybody in the sound of my voice.
Won't you please?
She never had them. Never touched them.
That's right.
Only seen them on TV.
That's right. Help her out. PayPal. Our Gains. II. Change your life. Make a difference.
Won't you please?
I'm sorry.
All right.
And when you wear them, I will be the first one to take pictures. I swear to God, I'll be the first one to take pictures.
I have to come by your house so you can take those pictures.
I love it.
Oh, hell yeah. We getting a camera just so we can take a picture of her shoes for one whole show. It's gonna be right on her shoe. That's it.
Cam.
Shoe cam, damn it.
Shoe cam. I love it. Oh my God.
So
we're going to Pettyville.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Right. Hey, Monet, we got this. Well, you watch the show Pettyville. So this is where we air our grievances. I have a particularly strong Pettyville, but we are taking all newcomers. So do you have a Pettyville you'd like to share with the class?
You should have one from earlier, a few minutes ago, right? Your phone call, right?
Okay. So for the last
wait. We're gonna set it up first because we have a banner for this stuff. We spare no expense at this high quality network, darn it.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And no, ISO though.
You good?
Right. That's one of the-
Okay.
Don't be shy, buddy.
Okay. So I have been on the phone for probably about the last 2.5 hours with AT&T.
Call back.
Now, if I'm gonna sit here and pay you all this money, I need my stuff to be working properly, okay?
Amen.
And I asked for a supervisor. The lady says, "Well, I'm just gonna have somebody come to your house." Lady, I didn't ask for that. I need a supervisor. If I gotta wait for literally, they had me on hold for an hour.
Oh,
1 hour. So when I called back, I said, "Okay, I got you." I called the corporate office. So, no problem, man. We'll be right with you. Let me get that supervisor that you asked for. Okay, thank you. It took them literally less than 10 minutes to get my internet on. I was talking to Denise. I was talking to Lady D, and she was like, "Oh, I want you to come on." I was like, "I can't right now because my internet down." Oh no.
See?
Royal will tell you this. I'm like my daddy. We gotta have some internet in this house. I need to watch this TV.
Exactly.
And see, I have medical equipment, so it works by the internet.
Okay.
So so if I don't have internet, they call me like, "Hey, are you all right? You good?"
Right.
You know.
Wow.
So now I do actually have it on, but I actually had to call the corporate office to do so, and that is really my pet peeve. Don't put me on hold and say, "Oh, I'll be right back." Lady, it's been an hour. Where'd you go? I mean, I'm sure bathroom break was a little bit,
Exactly.
I could have went. I went at least 4 times while I've been on hold.
You know what's funny?
Give up while you was on hold. That's what it was.
AT&T has been on my list for a very long time, and for you to come up and share your AT&T story, I appreciate you more than you know. Cheers.
Who's next?
Okay, I got one.
All right.
This is for my homies down in Atlanta who didn't get to see Anita Baker. She canceled 15 minutes before the show. I thought that was, hilarious for me, but I would be pissed if I drove all the way down to this concert venue to see Miss Anita Baker, who seems to be up to a lot of mischief with her shows lately. RG says she's getting old. Maybe she got in a car accident. Who knows? But that's messed up for the.
She didn't have her wig on right.
That. I wonder how it got knocked off wrong or something. You know, you never know.
Hey man, she got caught up in the rapture and it got knocked off.
But did you hear the lady that actually did did an interview? And they called her Anita Ballhead Baker.
Yeah, they said Anita Ballhead Baker.
Yeah, that's
I was like, hey, that's messed up. But yeah, they was pissed. This was a Mother's Day weekend type of thing. Take her to see Anita Baker, and Anita Baker was doing other things.
Wow.
Like baking, because she sure as hell wasn't singing. So
Kiki got one real quick. She says, I have a story of pettiness. She went to Taco Bell one day and ordered some tacos as usual. They were stingy with the sauce. I asked for more sauce, and the lady nastily snapped at me for asking for more sauce.
Dude. She got more though.
She said, I went back to the drive-thru and ordered 2 party pack tacos when I got done ordering. She drove off.
She was spicy.
Damn.
2 party packs.
Wow.
Dude,
how many tacos is that?
Off to you.
Is that like 20?
That's 40.
20 in each one, I think.
Pass off to Kiki with the pettiness.
Yeah, man.
Dutch says Anita's been on some stuff lately. So yeah, I think so too there, Dutch. He on the Instagram side. Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram.
Yeah, man. I just felt sorry for the homies down in ATL.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you got, Lady D?
Well, okay, this might take a little bit. I want audience participation, okay?
Oh no.
Yeah, so I saw this on Instagram, so I can't credit whoever it was. So let's say a year ago, you loaned your friend $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
They needed, you sent them 3,000. So it's been a year. You've been asking for your money. Say, I need my money. I got things to do, right? So they tell you only have 500, and you're like, okay, fine. Well, how about you send me 1,000? Oh, I got 500. So you get them your bank account details so they can send you this $500. They can send you 5,000 by mistake instead of 500.
Oh.
What would you do?
You
A,
asking me directly? Because it's clear.
A, would you just take the 3,000 and send back 2,000? B, would you like block them and keep it all? or C, would you only just take the 500 and send back the 4,500?
Well, let me tell you what's not gonna happen. You getting something taken out of there, so we ain't sending you back. I'm not just taking my 5. I'll tell you that now. So, but what you got, Mo?
I'm gonna keep. I'm probably gonna keep the whole thing because it's been a year, and it's called interest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it and tell you thank you for the lovely gesture and keep it moving.
See?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I never had so much money at one time. So I'm just gonna say if I had that to loan you,
right.
I mean, you know how they say. But I'm gonna say this, but I'm not gonna mean it because I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take what's owed to me. I'll give you back what's yours. But you know, if you can't afford to loan it, you should have never gave it, right?
Right. Okay. That's
but
true. But
I just said that just because that's what I've been taught. But that's
right.
not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my money and give you back the.
So you would
the
give
change.
it back the extra. Okay. So here,
Mm-hmm.
I got an answer.
What's your answer? What is it?
I'm gonna give her back half, and she can owe me the 500.
You gonna give back half, and you still?
Yeah, I'm gonna take 25, and she can owe me the 5.
Same way she still owe you $3,000.
So okay, I'm with Monet. I would keep it all. I'm block it. You know why? You know why? I'm gonna tell you this. Since we've been friends, I came through. And then I had to beg you for my money back. You say you didn't have it. You only have 500. And banks, they're not gonna send out 5,000.
I was just about to say, what about an overdraft?
So,
you're right, though. You're right.
So she had it to send back. So they lied. You a lying friend. You ain't a friend. So we done. Thank you for the money. Adios. Block.
That's
immediately.
Yeah, that's a good petty.
Especially if I've been a friend to you and I gave you that money and I've been asking you for that money repeatedly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And they've been avoiding you like the plague. You want to avoid being pestered? Loan somebody some money. You'll never see or hear from them again.
So that's why you gotta, I guess, give it without wanting it back. Like basically what Mike was saying. Don't loan it if you can't loan it.
If you can't give it.
So that's my petty. I just want to know because most of the people said that they would keep the 3,000 and send the 2,000 back.
But I'm with y'all too, man. But I think my conscience would just be like, man, they might need that other $2,000 for they rent or something. I don't want to put nobody out on the street.
But you know what? They had it because they sent it. So
yeah. Hey,
and I changed my number so I can't hear their cries for help.
And then you can say it wasn't me, it was God that put that money in my
like, thank you, interest. Oh, you gave me extra and interest. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. He knew my worry. He knew my needs.
Compounding interest.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right,
if you gave it, if you were able to keep doing it, and you've been asking for your money on a repeated basis,
that's true.
That's not right.
When they look you in your face, all I can hear is Drake saying, "Straight up to my face." Straight up to my face.
Well, they can't no more because you blocked them.
Blocked them. Right.
Blocked.
All right, Archie, let's hear your petty.
Okay.
These are true events.
And this is this sidebar. The person who got the 5,000, you can afford those Colin Kaepernick shoes. We expect you to send those to Denise Cole for like ASAP. Just saying. We know you got the money. You got $2,000 extra. What you waiting for?
Sounds about right.
You're welcome.
Sounds about right.
All right. So my petty is show's running a little late, so I'm going to give you the truncated version. I hate Dollar Rental. I hate you, Dollar Rental. I hate you. I was me and my mom were gracious enough to rent my niece, her granddaughter, a car for her prom so she can look awesome. She had a beautiful dress, everything, right? So we ordered this rental a month in advance, like not yesterday, not doing the black people always be late. No, we did the right thing. We ordered in advance. So day of the rental comes in. I was like, I'm going to go out to the office. I'm going to get dropped off and I'm going to pick up the rental car. So I try to log in online, can't register. There's no cars. So now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I finally have to just literally get up there and go to Dollar Rental Car. They have no rentals. And then they say, oh yeah, by the way, you got a deposit of $200. I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, what about insurance? And I'm like, I thought I paid for insurance online. Oh, that was Priceline's insurance. All right, no wonder. How much? They said $300. I said, no problem. Here's $300. They said, oh, it's got to be on a credit card. So, being this good sport I am, because I should have put it on my credit card, fair enough. Went to the bank, put the money on the credit card, came back. Guess what was not there? My rental. So now we're at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been at the rental car now 2 hours dealing with these guys. So now we're still waiting. We're at 5 o'clock, by the way. I missed a half day of work waiting for a rental car I ordered a month ago.
Wow.
Man, oh, man.
Yes.
Man.
And, because it's my niece, I'm going to thug it out because I'm not going to disappoint her. But I'm pissed because now not only am I missed a half day of work, now I still have to drive back to my office and get my work computer because it's still sitting at my desk in lunch mode. So I still have to log out and tell them where the hell I was on top of all that. Then as I'm leaving the Dollar Rental Car, they tried to secretly charge me another $80 because they upgraded me and didn't tell me. So I was like, the lady was like, well, it said you still owe $75. I'm like, how in the hell can I order $75? I just paid you guys $301. And I didn't say it as nice as I'm saying it now.
Right.
And she was like, well, I'm going to let you go. You got dang right you're going to let me go because you guys have tried to charge me without my permission. So unless you want to have another conversation, I advise you to open this god darn gate. So,
wow.
So, needless to say, I will never, ever rent from Dollar Rental Car again. They are ridiculous.
He said, neither should you.
Neither should you. They're the spawn of Satan, and they're wasting your time and your money. So, other than that, everything else is great.
Everything is awesome.
Black man. No.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Next time, call your sister. I'll come and get you.
There you go.
You can use my truck.
Hey, that check cleared. They was gonna run the car. We leaving with something. They didn't already ran my dough. No.
I could have got you.
He sounded like Denzel. He said,
exactly.
I'm leaving with something.
Yes. He said, I'm from Brownsville. We leaving with something. I get it, Denzel.
I get it too.
All right, so we are getting to the top of the show. We got one more tradition. Mo, if you want to hang around, it's called Mike-isms. Mike-isms, long story short, is Mike always says the saying. He'll say, like, the saying will be a bird in hand, be two in the bush. Mike will say, beat two birds, beat a hand, and there was bushes involved. He would totally butcher it. So,
but it makes sense, though.
Yeah, it makes total sense. So, we do Mike-isms every day as a tradition because our Mike, our poet extraordinaire, has made this thing. So, would you like to participate in this? Whatever you come up with, can't be wrong.
And you can't lose.
I'll try it out.
Okay.
All right.
I usually go first because I'm his first student. I'm like Bruce Lee. I'm the first student. So I usually start it off, and then we just switch off. So let's do some Mike-isms. Good day, people, friends, and family. I am RG. I am a proud disciple of one Mike, and we have Mike in today. But first, we were going to read from Ghostface Killer. But considering what happened on the weekend in hip hop, we are reading from the book of Kendrick Lamar. It's without a doubt, we're reading from the book of Kendrick Lamar. We're gonna go chapter Good Kid, Mad City, and we're gonna go Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe verse. Yeah, perfect. So with that being said, let's start the readings. Life is 10% of what happened to you and 90% on how you respond to it. I'll say it one more time for our homies on Instagram. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% on how you respond to it. And still, Austin Rivers says some dumb stuff about how a basketball player can walk off the field and not play football. That's just ridiculous. That's what happens when you're not in the league and you need clout for ESPN. Whatever. But I digress. Got one more for you. Got a riddle for you guys. I'm gonna turn everybody's mic so they can respond. You guys ready? Let's see. Okay, folks. I'm gonna let everybody. I want to see everybody's face. So, what did Kendrick Lamar say to Drake? Anybody?
I give up.
Everything.
Okay.
All right. That is all.
He said, you're
next.
I'm going to set this one out and let Monet go.
I was just gonna. I plead the fifth on that one.
Okay.
I can't do it.
You can't do it? All right. I'll go next.
All right. Sensei, what you got?
What's up, everybody? Y'all know, welcome to another Mikeism. Y'all know the saying, we taking this thing to infinity and behind. We say behind because we celebrate every moment that it took for us to get to where we at today. So without further ado, I'm going to do one that I did last week. I thought it was a really good one and deserved to be repeated. This one was from Atlas and Mason. Shout out to them on Instagram. If you don't follow them, you should. It's a good vibe. They led with a toast, and that's what I'm going to do. May all your ups and downs be between the sheets. You're welcome.
Oh, man. That's so funny.
That is a good one.
All right. What you got, Lady D?
She said,
okay. That's okay, because our brother Dutch got one on the Instagram side. He said, for the Mikeism, he said, for those who ask to borrow money, what you should do is borrow more money back and take even longer to give it back to him.
You're playing the long game with him.
Right. That's what it sounds like. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, this show's been amazing, man. First of all, we got to shout out our sister Monet for pulling up on us, man.
Thank you, man. It's been a pleasure. Good meeting you.
Invitation.
You family now, so come back.
Oh, yeah. I sure will. I love this, and thank you so much for allowing me to come and join you guys.
Of course.
What you guys didn't understand was Royal has been my brother for many, many years.
Oh, so and
Lady, yes, and Lady D is my sister. So anytime you guys ever allow me to be on, I will. Thank you so much.
And how can people follow you? Do you want people to follow you, first of all?
Right. Do you want people
to follow you? If so, how can they find you?
Monet Cherie Thomas on Facebook.
Let's go.
There you go. It is. All right. Next up, let's go me, and then we'll have Lady D take it home there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yep. IMRG, proud partner with these awesome people in the United Front Network. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to work with. Thank you for pulling up on us. Like I always say, please walk into our DMs. Please don't slide. We are here to entertain you. We're not here for your shenanigans. You're welcome. Unless it's Mikeism. That's different.
Yeah,
if it's so inclined, please donate to the show. Our game's II at PayPal. Everything you guys do now goes to Denise's shoes, and after that, we're gonna put it back. You gotta roll with the jokes that keep repeating themselves.
All day.
Other than that, just thank you for pulling up. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for Running with Scissors. You're up next, Money.
Man, I just gotta follow what RG said. Thank y'all so much for continually supporting us and following the show. Man, it means so much to we just try to brighten up your Mondays as they end, and because nobody likes Mondays, but at least you got something to look forward to at the end of your Monday, right? I'm just, like I said, I'm honored to work with these two, and I swear every week we meeting somebody new, and I love it, man. So I hope we can keep building on that. With that being said, y'all know y'all can follow me on Instagram. I am _1 Mike. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got going right now. But stay tuned. I'm back in the lab. I'm writing and things of that nature. So stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Lady D, take us home.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. Like, subscribe, and donate to the cause. You can find me
Not
on
just-
Instagram
See her shoe falls.
at Lady D4440. And I actually want to correct a quote that I gave in February. No, like the newspapers do. They make a mistake. They go and reprint the correction.
Okay.
So the quote was, "Be who you are in every situation." I said it was by Michael Jackson because that's how I read it. But it's Michael Johnson. So Mike Johnson, there you go. Be who you are in every situation.
No relation.
Right. Still stands true.
At least I don't think. At least I don't think.
You would know if it was you. You would know.
Oh man.
Oh, there's other kids out there.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we're not going there. Oh no.
No, we're not doing that.
Hey, let Drake stay in his own vices right now. We don't need that Mike.
There's too many Mike Johnsons. That's why I go by one Mike.
Indeed. And with that being said, we will catch you guys next week. Thank you for pulling up. Always a pleasure. Instagram, YouTube, whoever else is seeing this, feel free to pull back up on us because we love y'all. See ya.
Peace.
Bye.